Hi, everybody. This is your instructor, Brian Kaprowski, and I just wanted to go over our PED 110 class, Fit and Well for Life with you. I want to talk about the assignments that are due this evening and the assignments that are up and coming and are going to be due next week in the course. Hopefully, by this evening, you have completed all the items here in the Start Here tab. And those items would consist of, let me go into your view here on the screen. And those items here in the Start Here tab would consist of the course information quiz. Please complete that. Please also complete the PED 110 consent form and accountability statement. And please take the academic integrity tutorial quiz. And again, those are all due tonight by 11:59 p.m. And it's important that you complete them for the due date, but most importantly, if you don't complete them, you will be dropped from the course tomorrow, and you can't remain in it. So please do this step. Next, let's look at the course content tab here. Okay, so I want to start off by going over your exercise logs that are going to be due every other week. And your first exercise log in the class is going to be due on February the 3rd. So let's look into these exercise logs a little more closely. So the exercise log, the first one, as I said, is going to be due on February the 3rd. And what will be required for this assignment here is you're going to click on the exercise log document. And to save time, I already opened the log here. The exercise log will require you to complete this form, and I'll show you where to turn that in, with the first one being on February the 3rd. So here the log will ask you to take your resting heart rate, and I want you to record that when you first wake up in the morning 3 times per week. So, and the easiest way to take this, if you could see here on my wrist, would be to take your 2 fingers and then to assess your radial pulse, which would be on the thumb side of my wrist, as you can see here, and just taking those 2 fingers and checking your pulse there. And I would encourage you to check the pulse for at least 1 minute. Okay. Next, I want you to record your body weight in the morning when you turn in each lab. So that would be February the 3rd. Take your body weight, record that. I will also want you to assess your body mass index in the morning that you turn in each lab. And to assess your BMI, please click on the URL here or cut and paste the URL into your search browser, and then that will show you how to take this recording. Okay. So on here, I also want you to record your aerobic activity and name of the activity that's involved. For example, if you walked Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 20 minutes each day, or I will want you to record the date. Here you see September the 5th, but you would record one of the days in January that you performed it. And I also need to know the length of time that you performed the activity. I want to know if you performed any kind of stretching activities as well. Please list all pre and post stretching each day. So always try to do a full body stretching routine prior to your workout, and also remember to do it post workout as well. If you perform any kind of sports activities, please indicate the name of the activity and the time that you're involved in them. And if you're participating in a weight training program, please indicate the name of the exercises as well as a number of sets and reps you perform them. So after you type these all out for each question, I would ask that you submit the forms here. So you would click on here, your first one being on the 3rd again, and then you would submit the form in this file. And these are going to be due the same days as all of your concept course book quizzes, weekly journals, lab activities. They're all going to be due, all the assignments are going to be due on Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. in the course. Okay? If you have any questions about that, please reach out to me. Okay, so next, let's talk about the assignments that are going to be due each week. So for the next coming week, you're going to be required to do the Concepts 1 and Concepts 2 assignments. So we can click on these here and let's see what's involved. So you have a lab activity 1, wellness and self-perception. Then you have your Concept 1 key terms, and then your Concept 1 quiz. And then we're moving ahead to the next concept in your course book. That's going to be Lab 2A, Health and Lifestyle Questionnaires, Concept 2 written assignment, and the Concept 2 quiz. And all of these are going to be due on January the 27th at 11:59 p.m. Okay. So now I would like to go over with you what is all entailed within the Concept 1 in your course book. So the Concept 1 in your book is titled Health, Wellness, Fitness, and Healthy Lifestyles in Introduction. And some of the objectives that you're going to go over here in this Concept 1 in your course textbook would be to describe the health philosophy and discuss its implications in making personal decisions about your health, wellness, and fitness. Next is going to go over the dimensions of health and wellness and explain how they interact to influence health and wellness. The Concept 1 will also go over how to distinguish between health-related and skill-related dimensions of physical fitness, and will identify related national health goals and will show how to meet personal goals can contribute to reaching the national goals as listed in the book. Concept 2, this chapter here is titled Determinants of Lifelong Health and Wellness and Fitness. And the learning objectives here will first start by identifying the determinants of health, wellness, and fitness and explain how each can contribute to health, wellness, and fitness. The chapter will also indicate the differences between factors over which you have a lesser or greater control over, and you will be able to use some health behavior trained strategies to carry out self-assessments of personal lifestyles and wellness perceptions. So that is what is coming up in the class. In order to read these chapters in the course, you will click on your course resource tab. Remember, the book is included within this course, and you should have followed the steps on my announcement that I released last week on how to register yourself with the McGraw-Hill site. But you will, if you want to review the chapters and read the chapters, which obviously you will need to do in order to answer the questions on the assignments that are due each week, you would go into your course resource tabs, and then you could access your course book here. In addition to that, within the course resource tab, you will find PowerPoints for each of the concept chapters that are listed here. Okay. So I just want to give you a good overview of the course, what is coming up. Wanted to go over the exercise logs, which are due in 2 weeks. I would strongly encourage you to start your exercise logs today because they are going to be due every 2 weeks. And starting today, we'll give you 2 weeks to complete the logs and turn those in. If you have any questions in the class, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns that you may have. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.